So what is up, guys and girls? I am Mr. E from NYC, and if you are new to the channel, I want to welcome you. So I am on the East Coast, and these streets, they are not the friendliest. I ride e-bikes, and motorists don't take kindly to us. Motorists treat me like an obstruction. They even bully me. They honk their horns. They even get really close to me, pushing me out of the way. So when I'm out there riding, the only way that I feel safe is if I have an e-bike that is powerful, that can reach some top speeds. But I have a solution. These keys right here, these keys will keep you safe when you are out there riding. So these keys are for the LUCKEEP M5 MAX. It comes with a very powerful motor that peaks at 2,000 watts. That is 120 Newton meters of torque. And just how powerful is 120 Newton meters of torque? I'd say that's pretty powerful. And with this motor, you can reach speeds of 37 miles an hour, and you have hydraulic brakes in both the front and the rear for incredible stopping power with 180 millimeter rotors. Check out the cable management. It is very neat. It has both front and rear suspension. It has a very powerful battery. It's measured in watt hours, 10,040 watt hours. That makes it 52 volts and 20 amp hours. And if you wanted to, you have room for a secondary battery. So you could have a total of 40 amp hours. You have 20 by 4-inch tires both in the front and in the rear. You have two super big and super bright LEDs, a super bright tail light and brake light. Definitely this is not fair. Let's fast forward to the end of the night where we can showcase exactly how bright the headlight and the tail light / brake light really is. You have a real big fender in the rear, a nice size fender in the front, and the fenders, they'll keep you dry if you're riding in the rain. Now let's say you want to get in a really good workout. You'll have 7 gears to choose from, and you'll have a beautiful bright LED display that lets you know how fast you're going. So with all of this, how well will she perform? Well, she's fully charged, so we're about to find out. All right, so this is how it comes straight from the factory. FedEx delivered this one too. All right, nicely packaged. She'll arrive in one piece. First thing I want to do is find the battery and the charger. As you can see, I was sent the gray model and some assembly is required. All right, outside of the box, this is what it looks like. Inside that bigger box, you have a smaller box, which includes the headlight, charger, pedals, and the tools that we're going to use to put this bad boy together. So before we go any further, you're going to need to prop her up against something. I propped it up against the wall to try to get that front wheel on. Once that front wheel is on, then we can utilize the kickstand to keep her upright. All right, let's keep going, taking her protective coat apart. This looks awfully familiar. Looks like we'll be using these cards to turn it on. Our charger is a 58.8 volt charger, and it charges at 3 amps. Let's charge this bad boy up. So once the handlebars have been installed and the Allens have been tightened, I looked over here and I see a Shimano, looks like a 7-speed cassette. So not only is this an e-bike, but we can also ride it just like if it was a regular bicycle. All right, got that wheel on. Next up, we're gonna install the headlight. Then we'll do the fender. All right, the headlight is mounted. It was really easy, just 2 Allens, one on each side. Front fender, real easy install. It's just 1 bolt over here and a 10mm nut. And lastly, gotta install the pedals. So after the headlight, fender, and pedals are all installed, there's just one thing left to get her right. while the LUCKEEP M5's battery is freshly charged. Let's get it turned on and get in a speed run. So I do not have access to a dyno. The only thing that I can do is put this on pedal assist number 5, crank the throttle, and give you my impression. Initially, I come from an e-bike background of 3 kilowatts, 5 kilowatts, and even 8 kilowatts. This bad boy is peaking at 2 kilowatts, and we are quickly reaching the 36 mile an hour mark. I'm holding it at full throttle, and the brakes are doing a great job at slowing down at those speeds. So now we're on a little bit of an incline, and she's holding strong at about 22 miles an hour. So for an e-bike with a 1500 watt motor that peaks at 2000 watts, this is pretty impressive. So the acceleration is slow, but it is steady. And we are not breaking that 37 mile an hour mark. So maybe one of the reasons we're not hitting 37 miles an hour could be because of my size. I'm about 185 pounds, and I'm almost positive that the rider that they use when they're getting these specifications are not nearly as heavy as I am. So we can hit some top speeds. We have incredible braking power. And in the event that you need to let someone know that you're coming, just honk that horn. So we covered speed, we covered braking. Let's go over the tires a little bit. This bike is equipped with a semi-aggressive tread that is suitable for both street and off-road. So rest assured that you can take your bike on this type of terrain. And to ride in this type of terrain, you're gonna need suspension. And that suspension is comparable to most e-bikes on the market. So let's test out the pedaling. Right now we're going up an incline. So if the incline is just too much for you, put in the pedal assist 1 and take it up the rest of the way. So the LUCKEEP M5 Max can reach speeds of 37 miles an hour. Now at that speed, what kind of range can you see? Well, with my experience, I would tell you that at top speeds, you can get about 1 mile per amp hour capacity. Now this battery has a 20 amp hour capacity, so I'd say at speeds of 37 miles an hour, you can reach about 20 miles. Now LUCKEEP promises 80 miles of range, but I think that all depends on the riding conditions, rider weight, and as well as how conservative you are on that throttle. This bike weighs about 100 pounds and its total weight capacity is about 400 pounds. So you have high speeds, you have decent range, you have incredible stopping power. So who is this bike good for? All right, before we go into who this bike is good for, let's talk about the price. As of right now, the LUCKEEP is on sale for $14.99. So you get all of that for $1,499. This is a great deal for someone that is interested in getting into e-bikes. You'll have front and rear suspension, 20 by 4 inch tires. You have pedal assist, as well as you can pedal this thing on its own. You have a battery with an amp hour capacity of 20 amp hours. You'll have fenders in the front and in the rear to keep it dry if you get caught out there in the rain. And you have the security of the NFC card, and that will protect you against would-be thieves. So for this price, you get a lot in an e-bike. And if you're interested in the LUCKEEP M5 Max, just check out the description down below. All right, I am out of time. I am on my way home. If you guys enjoyed this video, like always, don't hesitate. Smash the like button. Leave a comment because I get back to everybody. And if you want to, please subscribe. So until the next video, peace out, everybody.